What's up, everybody? I'm Ben Crane.
I'm Andrew Davis.
We're with Them Dirty Roses. We're out here in Chicago. We're at Joe's on Weed. About to come out here and play a good show tonight. We're going to be promoting all of our new songs that we've got out. So if you haven't heard them, make sure you go find them so we can show you. We're going to show you a little bit about the van and the rig that we run down. We call it the fire truck, Big Red. And it wouldn't be the Big Red if you didn't have an Eat More Possum sign on there. Come on, I'm going to show you on the inside. So typically, most of the time, Frank drives, always. That's our drummer, Frank. Frank, what's up?
One of the biggest rules is the co-passenger needs to, most of the time stay awake.
Yeah, but it's hard to do so sometimes. I'm usually the guy, if Frank needs to rage or throw some shade towards somebody, I hit him with the finger real fast because he's driving in the city, so. And I gotta take care of all the recreational activities up here, so we make sure that's good. Got all kinds of stuff, man. We got everything from wrenches, chargers, because everything in our life likes to break, so that's just how that goes. And up top, man, we always usually try to keep the phone going. We always watch Entourage if we can. Entourage is the show, bring it back. Vinny Chase for life. And actually Johnny Drama for life, man. And we try to keep it as clean as possible. Good Alabama hat's always good to keep up here. And most of the time, I'm pretty bad about it, but I'll leave these things everywhere.
Everywhere.
Shout out David, give me a sponsorship. I ain't quit on you, baby. But we got all kinds of stuff up here, man. These are our glasses that we, if Frank gets to talking super duper in depth about something, we always put these on him to make it lighten the mood up. So.
Yeah.
Those are important.
On my conspiracy kicks.
Yeah, he gets on his talks, and we got to go from there, man. But yeah, this is the front, and most of the time Frank always drives. He always lets Frank start off driving just because
I feel safe.
He's the safest, man. I drive too fast. James drives a good bit. Andrew drives a good bit. So everybody's got their own driving tendencies.
I was a race car driver in my past life, so then driving the speed limit, it's like,
that's easy.
I got this.
Right. You're good.
Always got to be ready for a long drive.
We don't drink and drive.
Disclaimer.
We're parked.
Disclaimer. But yeah, other than that, the front is usually where I stay and Frank stays, and everybody else is in the back chilling out, either watching some football or watching Entourage.
Yeah.
As far as listening to music, I mean, we really go all over the place. I mean,
We've been playing albums lately.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of albums lately. I mean, we always have our favorites, like, Third Eye Blind record, and Frank will put us on some old Allman Brothers or something, or James will hear of something that he's been jamming for a little while, or Andrew. Sometimes, a lot of times, we'll work on some music and we'll always have Andrew mix it, and we'll always try to listen to it in here, but our speakers suck, though.
Yeah, we were listening to Brent Cobb, Audio Slave.
Yeah, between our demos and the bands that we tour with, we listen to a lot of bands that we just discover somewhere on the road, and we're like, oh shit, they're actually really good. Let's pop their stuff in, too.
Definitely.
So really, any and everything that comes across.
Yeah. Whatever makes us...
Whatever kills the 20 hours fastest.
Whatever keeps us awake at night.
Yeah. Mr. Ballin, we like to listen to Mr. Ballin a lot. Shout out Mr. Ballin. He's got us through some long drives for sure. So this is the back. This is from this line over is not my section anymore. So I don't have any control. Usually it's James right here on his seat. That's James. That's the lead singer. Make sure you some noise. Always keep the football on you, no matter what. You never know when it pops off. We got 4 people, so anybody wants the 4-on-4, let us know. If we're in your city, let's make it happen.
Yeah, so I got my entertainment center here, got the Bluetooth headphones, got my custom bench cover. Shout out to West Coast seat covers. And then you got the pillows and shit. Everything you need right here, all kinds of pouches.
Good for hours.
So yeah, you kick back and just kick it, either watching this one or both. You got something going on here, you can be peeking back and forth, checking the score of the game while you're watching something else. One of those long things you can put around your neck and be laid back watching it.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You can get any position you want with this thing. So, but then you just stick it there for there if you're here. Or if I want to lay all the way, if I felt like it, I guess. Or felt like being goofy and just walking around with a phone in front of me like a spaz.
You don't gotta carry
and then I can juggle with my other hands.
That's the future right there.
I have to try it out for you after the thing.
So the second bench is where I sleep most of the time. Let's toss this in the back. But yeah, so it's pretty simple, bare bones. If I want to be awake, I'm watching one of those. And if I want to be asleep, which most of the time I am, then you got it right here. Don't really need a blanket because the air conditioning back here doesn't work that well. So it just kind of, it regulates the temperature based off of your thing. Then I got a box and stuff up under here where you keep the essentials. And suitcase goes here because if you have one of these, you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to have your feet hanging off and you wake up and your knees are all fucked. So, got that little hack where you just fluff this thing up. Your feet just sit right on top of it. It makes a full-length bench all the way across.
Put the blue backpack on top of that.
Yep.
Get it level.
Boom. And you are good to go. So
My legs are just screwed up. I have to just hang like this.
We got the phone charger that runs back. Oh, I do sleep. Yeah, I definitely sleep better in here than even at my own house. There's just something about the way that it like gently rocks you up and down.
The interstate just jars you and stirs you in the air every time now and then.
You hit a friggin'
I have actually back here. We've been going down the interstate and hit something. I don't know, but our suspension is super soft, so it'll just toss you up. And I got almost up to the roof one time just from like a dead sleep. That was a good time, This is sort of our catch-all that if we ever take merch people or like a tour manager or anybody, we force them to sit in the back because it's the worst seat in the house.
It's the bumpiest.
Yeah, it's the bumpiest. I shouldn't say worst. You got the most isolation, but for now it's just a catch-all.
Boom, boom.
Cool. Yeah, and it doubles as our bathroom on the road if it's just us. So like, you got bottles and stuff. If the passengers, not the driver, want to have a little beer or two, then you don't have to stop every 30 minutes. You just got a little private bathroom. All right, and the final part of the van, but arguably the most important, the back hatch. The back hatch contains things such as junk boxes. I think we got a bunch of stuff for here if we have to eat, flatware, plates. Fuck knows what this is. Oh, beer pong cups. Gotta have those. There were some ping pong balls up in my bunk. Extra wireless cables because these are, they go bad pretty often. They're disposable. Junk and the rest of it, which is, living up to its name. The most important part.
That's old girl right there.
This is Old Faithful. You always have to keep a well-stocked cooler. Promise it is well-stocked, you just can't see below the ice. But it's important to stay hydrated. Most of the time it's extra rider stuff, but we actually spend... Yeah, we've got some really great fans that'll bring us everything from moonshine to different whiskeys to beer. Yeah, to apple pies. We get food in here sometimes, and then we do have a budget set aside for, every couple of days. We got to fill this thing, especially with all the after parties and shit. You got to fill this thing with at least 60 beers, or else, there's just no point in it. So we keep it well stocked.
So this is the trailer. We've only had it for about 2 years, I think.
1 year.
1 year, something like that. We were eating the other day and somebody pulled the old hit and run on us, but can't knock down old Red. So it's been around.
And we pulled the old hit and run on some poor animal. We got a piece of animal flesh.
Oh yeah. So like we showed y'all the van and everything out here in Chicago. Get down here if you want to come and hear some really good music. Thanks for checking out the van. Much love to y'all. Make sure you go check out all our music on iTunes, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram.
Anywhere you stream music.
Anywhere.
Basically.
Yeah, anywhere. eHarmony, whatever. It's there. Thank y'all so much. Peace out.
See you guys.